Project execution plan for high-rise building. This project execution plan details how a high-rise building is constructed, and how the construction is monitored and controlled. Floor construction. Cycle times and program. The floor construction cycle time is 7 working days. Formwork types. Columns. Column formwork can be moved with only one crane lift, complete with push-pull props and concreting platform with guardrails and ladder. Alternatively, can be moved by hand using transportation wheels. Core walls. Climbing formwork system lifts itself upwards on rails bolted to the walls using hydraulic jacks. Floor slabs. Table forms are pre-assembled formwork and false work units that are moved horizontally on wheels or with a trolley and moved vertically from floor to floor by crane or by a lift fixed to the outside of the building. Formwork for stairs. Main construction equipment and plant. Tower cranes. A climbing tower crane lifts itself up using a climbing attachment with hydraulic jacks that surrounds the mast. The climbing attachment lifts itself and the top of the crane up, off the erected mast and inserts a new mast section. Above a certain height, the crane mast is anchored to the building using tie collars. Concrete pumps. The concrete is pumped by a diesel-powered, static concrete pump, through a fixed 125 mm pipeline, to the folding placing boom. Protection screen. Plumb laser. Platforms, chutes and lifts. Cantilever loading platforms are used to move materials on and off floors with a tower crane. Chutes are used to move waste from various floors to skips at ground level. Passenger and goods lifts are used to move workers and materials and equipment vertically. Contractors' site facilities. Contractors' site facilities comprise offices, canteens, toilets, drying rooms, stores, plant yard, generators, and workshops. Dewatering. Construction dewatering is the removal or drainage of groundwater and or surface/rain water, usually by pumping to keep the works dry. Hoarding. Examples of hoardings, used to keep the site secure. Electricity and lighting. Examples of floodlights. Welfare facilities. Examples of site welfare facilities. Safety and environmental. Emergency numbers. Health, safety and environmental dashboard used for monitoring and reporting, monthly. Safety precautions. Environmental measures to make the site environmentally friendly. Excavation safety. Before digging, establish the location and route of underground utilities. Measures when crossing under overhead cables. Safety measures for trench excavation. Earthworks. Muck shifting cycle times. Excavation of trench with step faces. Excavation of trench with sloping faces. Concrete, reinforcement and shuttering. Pre-construction. The full-scale trial concrete castings shall demonstrate and document that all the requirements for the concrete and the execution of the work are fulfilled simultaneously using the actual methods and performed by personnel as for the future production. Batching plant. Concrete batching plant comprises concrete mixer, control cabin, silos for cement and fly ash, aggregate bins, and conveyor belt system to feed the mixer. Also aggregate storage bays and water storage tanks. The mixing is computer controlled and has a dynamic screen display, showing the process. The material storage capacity is, to match 2 days concrete production. Sample concrete mix. Reinforcement cutting and bending. Reinforcement in 12 meters lengths are delivered in 3-ton bundles. The bars are cut and bent to the required shapes. Concrete wall construction. The sequence to construct a reinforced concrete wall is as follows. Tie the reinforcement. Erect stop ends and the wall shutters. Pour and vibrate the concrete mix. Remove the shutters after the concrete has hardened. Vibrators are used to compact the concrete. Piling. Board in situ piles. Piling plant, equipment, and material, crawler crane, piling hammer, temporary casing, piling rig, concrete pump, concrete mixer trucks, tremie pipe, and reinforcement cage. Shown is the piling construction sequence. Pile load test. A jack is used to load the pile in steps, and gauges measure any settlement. Administration. Progress dashboard for monitoring and reporting. Histograms shows resources and outputs for each month of a project. Resources, plant and manpower list. Daily work record. Organogram. Shown are the line and lateral relationships between the various team members and their relative position in the site organization. Staff directory. Quality assurance. A dashboard is a single-page, graphical representation of current statistics and historical trends. Details include submissions and reports.